Lane Staley sadly passes away. And then this idea of doing some tribute shows, I think it was.
Yeah.
And how were you approached about doing that?
It really, it started with the VH1 Decades Rock Live show that VH1 was honoring Heart, and then Heart invited
Right.
Alice in Chains to be part of their show. So that's how it started. I was asked to be part of that, along with Phil Anselmo and and Ann Wilson was supposed to also sing Rooster in the Alice in Chains segment of that show. And the way it ended up unfolding, though, was that for the camera blocking rehearsals, Ann hadn't made it downstairs yet to try to do Rooster, and so they said, well, will you just do it until she gets here? And so I did it, and Ann and Nancy came down in the middle of that, and at the end Ann said, you have to sing that song. And it was really great because that's what guaranteed me a spot in the television program.
Right.
Because otherwise I might have been on the cutting room floor.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, it was really cool. And
Yeah.
so it was a great event. It was in this arena in Atlantic City, and then it ended up on television. And by then we were off and running on the road. So it really legitimized what was already in progress.
Right.
So that was really great.
So at that time, was there talk of actually Alice in Chains getting back together as Alice in Chains with you as the singer, or just another band, maybe calling it something else?
We were debating all of those options, and at the same time just kind of playing shows as sort of a victory lap for what had happened in the past.
Sure.
And then it just, as you play shows and you're hitting all these different stages in all these different countries. I think we did 34 countries or something.
Wow.
2006 we did. We went all over the place. And as you do that night after night, you develop this organic chemistry of your own, and it kind of becomes its own thing. And then, so anyway, we just decided to proceed with what was happening. It gave a lot of momentum to get into the studio and do what ended up becoming Black Is Way to Blue.